It's right on 8:30 and time for our high beam this morning. And this morning, we are privileged to have with us the president and CEO of First Federal Community Bank, and that is Trent Troyer. Trent, good morning. Welcome in. How are you?
Good morning, Brad. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. No doubt about that. As the sun shines through, and maybe that's the outlook for First Federal Community Bank right now, because just in the past week here, you've had your grand opening, finally, of that bank and financial education and operations center at the north end of Dover. And that had to be exciting because we've all kind of been watching the building go up, and now it's ready to function, right?
It is. We are fully functioning here, and it was a great moment for us because it had been a project that we have been planning and working on for probably over 3 years. And so to actually get to the point where we were ready to go was quite exciting and fulfilling, and we're just very excited to be here.
It was nice that the Chamber of Commerce in the county had an event, and you had a lot of people in there to physically look at the building on that particular ribbon cutting day, right?
We did. We had well over 225 people come to the combination of the ribbon cutting and the Chamber Business After Hours, and it went off really well. And gosh, we could not have scripted the weather any better. It was an absolutely beautiful night, and we're just very blessed for that evening and that event.
If you can tell us, kind of briefly, what went into the thinking of making this building happen? Why
Sure.
did you decide that the need was there for that?
Sure. Well, the building is providing three things for us. It's another banking, a full service banking location for our growing customer base. We've devoted space for financial education, which we think is of great need in our communities, and finally, it's a space for operations, which we have needed. We've grown quite a bit, particularly in the last probably 10 years, and our bank has been bursting at the seams in terms of space. We found that we would find space to put people, and we'd think we were covered for 5 years, and 2 years later we were full, and we were looking for more space, and we were stuffing employees in the basement and in closets and at tables. And I'm kind of half kidding and half serious, and
Right.
So we needed space to operate efficiently, and that partly was what went into the planning.
Well, and you've continued to grow. And we were talking right before we came on the air. Fortunately, through some of these tough times we've had in the last couple of years, businesses in the area are doing pretty well, aren't they?
They really are. The economy, we have offices in Tuscarawas and Holmes County, and the economy, the microeconomy, if you want to call it that, the businesses that we're seeing in our area, by and large, are doing just very, very well. It's I think just speaks to our area, people's work ethic, hard work, and just entrepreneurism has kept businesses in the area doing well. And even through the pandemic, I was extremely impressed with the ingenuity that people came up with to deal with a quickly changing landscape. I mean, we had customers re-engineer how they've done things, and it worked very well. And so it's just a testament to people's diligence in working to succeed.
Yeah, I think there's a good work ethic around here. We're speaking with Trent Troyer, the president and CEO of First Federal Community Bank, and you're continuing to expand. You've had an office presence in Sugar Creek, but now another new building is going up, right?
It is. Yes. In fact, that building should be done here by maybe the end of January, 1st of February. We've been in Sugar Creek since 2005. When we first opened the loan production office by leasing some space from Kaufman Realty, and we've been in the Kaufman Realty building ever since, even though we expanded from just a loan production office to a full-service banking facility. But we've outgrown that as well, and we found the need to have a larger, more full-service presence. We did not have a drive-through at that location, and we will at the new location. Clearly, there's been a resurgence in drive-throughs. The pandemic actually caused people to use those more, and we're seeing a greater need for those. So that'll be something we're looking forward to having when we complete our building in Sugar Creek.
Well, with all of this expansion, have you found the need to hire more people?
We have. Since the beginning of 2021, I think we've added 12 new positions, and it's been our pleasure to do so, and we're just very fortunate to be able to find and recruit good people to continue to serve our community.
I know from speaking with your representatives in the past, on your website, you can actually look into that, and if you feel like maybe this is a career direction you'd like to go, that's a good place to begin, I would think.
Absolutely. We have a career section on our web page, firstfed.com, and that clearly links to an online application if you wish. We do post all of the positions that we have open. We do have open positions even now. We are still recruiting, and we believe, an excellent culture. We've been certified now for 2.5 years as a great place to work, and we just love to find people that have a passion to serve our community.
Well, it sounds like it's really been directed that way, and congratulations on the expansion and really a thriving company. It must be a good feeling to wake up every morning and say, "Hey, I'm going back to work."
It is, and thank you for that. We live in a great set of communities. When you just think of Yorksville and the Twin Cities and New Philadelphia, Dover, Sugar Creek, Berlin, Mount Hope. Those are all unique communities, and they share a lot of similar traits in hard work and family and community, and we're just glad to be a part of it.
Very good. Well, hey, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Brad. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks a lot. There's Trent Troyer. He is the president and CEO of First Federal Community Bank, a guest on our 8:30 High Beam here this morning on the BT Morning Show.